welcome to this new video. Today I'm making a white shirt. A white shirt is one of the staple pieces in my wardrobe. The magic of the white shirt is that it goes with almost everything. This is why I like to make one of these for myself once in a while. This is not a tutorial, it's my journey and process in making this shirt. I start as always tracing the patterns and cutting the fabric. I'm using a white batiste fabric and the trimmings I'll use are cotton. I never skip the step of marking the notches, makes my life way easier when sewing. Once all the pieces are cut, I start by marking the pin tucks. I sandwich the back between the yokes, sew, top stitch, and I do the same for the front yoke. I'm adding some cotton lace on the yokes and plackets. And I almost forgot to sew the bust darts. Fortunately, I realized just in time. This is what it looks like with the lace. I like it. I sew the sides using the French seams. It's starting to look like a shirt. Now I prepare the pieces that need interfacing. For the sleeve, I first prepare the cuff, the little opening at the back, and finally gather the bottom part of the sleeve to place the cuff. Once attached the cuff to the sleeve, I like to first sew it by hand and then go to the sewing machine and top stitch. Now it's time to insert the sleeve to the body of the shirt. It makes me feel more secure if I first baste before sewing on the machine. This is what it looks like finished. It's time to add the placket. Before attaching the placket, I'm also adding some lace in between. Now comes the part of the collar, my least favorite part. Being my favorite, the attaching of the plackets. Makes sense since it's quite easy to do. Now that the collar is all assembled, comes the real attaching job. For the hem, I'm covering the raw edges with bias tape and then sew by hand. Finishing a project by hand always gives it a more elegant look. I'm marking and making the buttonholes, sew on the buttons, and the shirt is finished. This is how it looks like finished. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, goodbye.